Everything for your mama kwaba. Edru baby ya na esem wo akire ha bi sisi wo akire ha o. Ye da mwase. Na no pay ye ba bedi enkomo afa ensem ahodo a enkrata no ede aba no enho. Na edi nkan no eye NI. NI foi na nkrata yi di aba Ghanaian Times kra na da manim amabie mu yi. Says 5 June no mo di statement by Ura Francis Pamdeti, head of corporate affairs NI in Sashasi say nyame ya adomo a enne 8 June omo hye card ne chaase na omo hye ase ahwebe June 16 die no omo acha wi nti jama na wotwe ntem afa die won se megie program no kra branch e shark de by say ye correction no na ukuada na be chaase na mse bo ejaba nkrata yi na dia be nkrata yi ne yeken na prince akofa document for fraba ya na yefo kro ya ansa hyase omo anya anche ne nti sade nkrata ne de ba ye nsisi a no ye nyina ye ti nkrata na ti nanso anya nkrata ne fom so a efi se as at 5 June statement na ba no pay ya we de ba ye e da so say 8 June enko all media houses na che se na no pay ya no nwotwekura nya moye ene ba ya omo se na yefo se cat no afa die wo mo anya anhyase anche na enne wo ma postpone na wonum de kɔ eye ukuada eye dwumbu someda etoso edu ene onum be hyase wo mantam du ni nyina emu na wo mo se die we no be na die nti o ma twea afi enne ede ekɔ ukuada ne se wo mo betimi ache wo mo PPEs nyina ede ama registration centers no na ama wo mo atumi anya de wo mo de bebo wo mo ho ban ebira wo mo Cofield akwakoche enti ohaw bia sansesan ye edi aba no ECG for brofo deeply regretted eno no onum dia bay ya Ura Francis Pamdeti na eno assign ye enti Ishak dibimo dibem ye Ishaka krache no na me hu ni din no kra na membo wo say ya check you it is Wednesday do the correction am see ejaba me de minim de nkrata dia ba ya na ye bobo so enti eno a mon kan se de nkrata ne dia ba nda pe afi de ye nkohwe na ifo se no na enye eyibiem enye nadwada ebiem eye Wednesday na fie da na no mo de sa communicate yi ba no na omunya nche PPs ni wieye ena nso mo de ba na no munim se memenda no kwasi ada no wo betimi de akwa ma obi ansa aka ena nso mo nsa nkokan enti ene wo mo ntumi nkotena asie ya agi se nyame ya adoma ha Ishak Muhammad I say I think the issuance of the Ghana card starts on Wednesday so try and do the correction or the by 52 minutes ago na say that time no 8 sabi afi na 8:26 enti that time no titan be no mo call office mo call issue sa statement we ya Ura Francis Pamdeti dia be yenim say office e be 8:30 mo call office time be but enti na ye be di e ho nkomo say omo si omo be che 3 million cards no ye bi say enfie miensa mo antumi anche mo che say enfie miensa ena na wotwe ntam mo ba be che sen omo si omo be bie centers ne dodo amanfo say wo de bekọ na se nipa no so beba so wo beba abeje no eno so ya asem foforo enti ebe ye so de eno be ye na estimate ana na nsesian ana nkuntabuo se ye da sei ye cheni nyina sei fi se bia na obi kura wa betwen wa bere se de nkrofo ko bu fa so ne ade ya omo nsan kan bia na omo anse amabie ena date yi so na omo ya na omo asen atwekọ achi omo ya na omo asen atwekọ achi nti ebe de ho nkomo Unipass ena ahia ejemina ewo tema port honom enene na wotwe omude kwa kingam so no maami bi ne borofo griti na chesa anya adwuma ye wopwe kaya omo hyase May no omo koye no nyenyenyenyenyenye saa entimi amfa saa bere no na eyifo West Blue ene GCnet asesa omo ni amanyina adekọ yesi enke data na nya omo dia ensese nko omo de ko sese omo de ma Unipass na omo se na omo si data na Ghana ban dia ya dia na ye manual sa analog ye ni aba be ye eno sie enke so omo bre for transition eno omo bre for transition ti omo anya ni ye omo bre eno omo sie ye de krata ye nsaka ye sie ensese ni ama ti asese ni ama ene ye san ka se omo nsan nko eno omo je pin GCnet for ni West Blue for koye ene Unipass for koye adwuma sa side by side sa musio by June die na chese bibia yeye na take you off kama ti June no ye sha ase a first June omukọ ye hey nyenyenenye omukọ so a enwensene ne se me ne wo kasei ye se nkrofo niama pa me company bi a meto niama free omo last week na niama ma do say containers be for abeka port onum tie no ama shortage kura bakro mo nkrofo product bi mo a ebi ni edwaso ama nkrofo afa ho ewe crackers ene asio ne minister si okohwe se de na adwuma yi koso last week minister okoye no so te se ukwada kura me ne KOD kasa o say well I system ni slow and am system ni slow ta no ukwada na be kosen mo nkohwe me enhwe ukwada nso mo koya ya ante mo nka ene adwada no pay enkrata ni bi se eye pa na wotwentem sika unipass kura ma o man na nya no nye sika wa 177 million Ghana cedis. Ti unipass adwuma de ani ho de gidi unipass adwuma efe. Say one single window nti unya tena sia krek wako clear oniama. Kwa na nkrata nbi say hio wo boa hefa mo mehwe mistakes nkwa ese calculator abo atin no. Battery enwu ye na chese ofiefu di wachi. Unipass system no nye kan enye free say wotumi ya calculation kra say obi nko clear ne car Chevrolet car isa saloon kan kitikiti bi we kwa akoyi 14 Ghana cedis say ne monto kan fra buchi na mo clear ti anye na bedru ho no mo ansa abre no nko abedru na face system na toto so wo beje o ka 14 na de 0 be ye enwotwe aka ho ne na yese fie jedu but yesi car ketwa ba kwa in 14 cedis na so was asem no yesi manifo na omo hwehwe mu dia betodwa na so GR for say enye no kresa enkrata ni bi nso say enanya wo mu yi omo niema no ebre wo port ho enti unipass ne ho nsem no say tie nifo bi hunwi nyame adom last week deputy minister of trade one ne minister ye Owuralan cash Owuralan chairman uncle chairman koye enti obetumi a kire mo wo fia wo mekam wansam che na adwadifo mu nya akomatoye mu efise gutafo krase de ekoso no mani nye ho no so enkrata ni bi ene de aba ena Stanbic papa ya wo yihwe sikasem so yi obi ani senka papa de sikasem na so wakasa se wo bia wa kwanya ne fa ho de se otwo ni di no to aba enti esese Ghana ni bia Owura Alhassan Andani CEO Stanbic Bank eno de sansemi atodwa enti ne nsem ne mi ensemi we ni ebedi ho nkomo onso betumi de wadwenche no aba na enewuranom no wonse ba akokra de mayi na che odada so deputy minister of trade eno san MP Ematema West ya 20th Ukraine so san ginemu gidigidi se omunsan ama ne kwan no nko representative ma West for Honorable Carlos Kingsley ahenkra mabrofulizing it enso enkan bisa but onya kodru yi a achem ho de ye ahenkra Deputy Minister Trade and Industry Honorable Akwaba
na
empombo kodi
kopa
umpesu anso so e
de din bibia boko
ye da nyame
ase
awo meji omo so temafo nyina no pay mechia mo ye da mo asese ya mo hwe UTV o se 20th no gine mu ana
papa chese nyame na make omo no mo ka
amfo na e ka mo
omo se be da me
na amfo se bra no wo so e waje pene ye so obeko
mending Omo audi o benim se bra na bese ko kosomo mo a o ze men
konsomo mo se na tare wa fono hui
enta happy wo hu
ure na tare na fono hui na yeni abema broja Jemfisi NDC communication team member se broja de on nyanko election bi asesi a
o David
announce election bi o wanim
ye bon paya ma honorable mo na say assemblyman bi assemblyman for ya hard nti ma honorable mfani agro
okay
na ma mencha wa no fe na mencha ya hwefo nyina
mejo so be me na
ma mencha Dr. Opuni so
okay
nse ina watwe twa mu ensem bi a yenua lewen a ne no okuma se kan fa no wa be patch o se wan kan ye na nya no kre nti assembly ko di court obeka lose election na nkofo akotwitwa mfoni bi se sika bi egugu adaka ma Dr. Opuni o de akoshe form ne enema bi ma lewen so kokan bi ti ekodu court lewen ya lewen Kumawood
I see
ti obepa ho che se enye ade a na nokure bia wo ti echia Dr. Opuni
Okay.
Anopay.
Yeah, that must in son pay. Mama and Shan come boy, see, Yanti and I if we info Nanfe, ye measure I come see dear no na yenka. Now, first come first 70 of I, Mammy Shassia or honorable, so honorable. And I is your mobile check out in can crat and crowd dear back and then will be a newspaper stand be us and in some kind dear. Nensan kan Ghana card ye ne me nkɔ na me nkɔgye me dia afɛ dia ye gusu ye ya correction statement for fraba so musu o anya anye nne na ebe ye ukwiada ebisie efie miensa NIA in fact under prof crowd ye papa ko 4 time no oyeye na aban sesan ye wo mo sesan no no san ba yin tin kon de wanya experience crowd ho na nso still okoba ye still cat no an se ba bi egina na egina nti amafo doubt would you say on bet me na what na what me no ahye 3 million cards ana
ya me da se na me chia won mo hwe nyina ya ese mpanifo bu bebi se oba che dem o che dwaye a na osisi no enye professor Atifo ene so ade ehunu ene se ye beye NIA cards ye de agu dem se ye twen microphone aba bebi sansan na dia ma won e bibi nti and our cards no attrain up to this point. Okay. I can tell you, says a cast number out finally in Lisbon Crawford. You would see so we have done some worker. Ghana have been seen that number 1. And number 2, it will be an authentic document. It shows us a who to quite crack West Africa country be an own crap passport. Now cross our document now. And maybe no between the 2 coin. Okay. Yeah. Look at the genesis of the national insurance card, national identification card. I started said, okay, Professor Kufoso. Your boy, yeah, be drew baby. Emma 18 to me and I say, Jina. In your name, so and I said, Miami, friend saying, in your Dr. Hajimu, Bebe fire, NDC for the fire. And to me, I can't call baby, I say, Kukudru. Ama 8 years no yentumi amfa nye card ba kokora amfa ma obia se eye den se ye den adwuma mu ye nyina no ya ankankosi hwe ye bai President Kufuado was there be important say be identify Ghana ni bia onam kwem ana Ghana ni bia wokruma se be ya se bi kura to ana se wo pe card de akwa yi bibia bontenya you be identify as ampa wona wugina mu ana wona wugina mu Professor Tefa e de share so ye nyina nim back and forth ekoye aban pesi kama no wo de aye ne so de bia and they would me capture over 11 million Ghanaians on the database see 7 say cards no are ready na ne me den say information na yi the database they provide no any agency that wants to buy into recognition via a birth certificate and as a legitimacy to be a Ghanaian hono who cross our card no a sufficient mandate to tell anybody say sani po cross our card or ye Ghanaian through and through say easy for start on registration ya e hu hia so basa ko fa birth certificate and aba ko document bia do ba yes registration no so Ghana card no kwa utumi e de kokoye easy registration no e ma ne adentia because our documents are the buy maybe a Ghana card no it has been captured on a certain server easy for no would have access to that server to bring out sir information out require the Ghana card the ma simple passport card and person ko ya remember me sure so one share your passport office worker will connect to your Ghana card just to refer so some see oba be passport wo ye Ghana ni ana so free baby na wo ba wo ye Ghana ni a wo Ghana card registration number ya say you bet me a source document mako akọ am pass card bi kra da we show na ya pass e wo ho a enti mama me to Ghana card na say it has come to stay
ada wucha obi to Ghana card
yeah me tie wo akra nko mo me say wa ba mabu say cousin ke ko chene na akwa fi akosi Wednesday e ma oba mu
card ne de me ntoto na se me kra me filisi ekita cards bebre enti da chi ni nyina ye one ebeboa na se uduru bebi aye ball eyi a card bia beba wo nsem nya bebeboa wa ban revenue ni niam bi mu na so no kra ni so omadwuma ye ne de kosa bebre wo enti omadwuma ye no ho na me wo kosa na mo card ne de me ni ho problem
ya me ma odibem because adwuma bia ni wa kosa ma ho
we de ebroso se mo beba baabi na obi betwo ni din mo betena se a na wotwe mi omo pentem krikri no mo ko there was a time omo ba ha so omo be register amanfo ye area yi mu ha ya
de bo ba mo ha
omo ba ha be but me ma anya wa adwuma se na pese me hu de esi wa abonten ti me kwa abonten me ni me colleagues ni bi obi okotwo ni di ko ti mi so ye say down ho o down say we nyina wo kwa wo dia ne tono no obisane se wonkwa wodia we nyina wukunu dia I'm telling you enti prof ba ma me ka kire prof me ye prof interview ha impunimpu na me ka kire prof na prof say adwuma ye fo no say ombehwe but most especially no time na no mo di adwuma aso mo ko bebi aye pama omo they didn't have time for the people they were working for.
Okay, well I observation only people from the other side and I omo opposite no be hunu me de me hunu bibisa and then you can crash because come adwuma ho say wodi o say nya wodi e fa na ho ben but the most important thing is say yeah sa card is say the wawaje atum no is going to do a lot of good to Ghana na me di kaka so oba bi a chedwaya na oba chedwaya na osiesie no wo de nya no nsi ontwe ope see etinya train from President Kufuor time to date na say enei ya tende na yensa ba beka card na mo bia ma de bu mfu mo bia ma ne renho ye the amount price is a card ne keke
okay
and if me try to grab a hospital card if you grab me the number me that be yare so the hospital card na yira but me Ghana card na me call me the to ba me anymore me sure so wo twe e beba so enti e ba be boy en kwana so bebiri so enti say ene oba kasa omo de ko wuku ada me na omo se san date dom so be end no omo start wuku omo we 16th
well date omo de chase ne pena
and
a new one you can't
but finishing
down baby.
I can assure you it's almost starting up system no baby because they are going to go to all centers at the same time.
And I'm because say we are sure so mo be to me say 3 years so mo to me ancha 1 week mo be to me ancha 3 million cards. Besides wo be pesa wo be che e dia na che say nipa na ye ne dia no so be ba so obeje and also ya another thing and to be definite say me ko 3 million cards.
For your information, what probably you might not know is say some to district offices.
Okay.
Make sure the cards will be left with the district offices for later distribution.
All right.
Baby, I'm call you no whether municipality or a metro, and as a district, no, offices were.
Okay.
And some of them are going to be permanent staff of NIA who would continue with the registration and also deliver cards that each other man call for. In the end, go 9-day wonder, and I say at that group, you would still meet people. But the idea, and I say, idea, and say they have to make sure say the larger majority of the people will get their cards before the 16th.
Okay.
And to me, them worry. So almost a end date in the by all means they would be on the 16th.
Okay, brother, minti we.
Yeah.
Oh, hene.
And I once started 2008. And yenyam right di kan ya the National Identification Authority. Mampeni dada ko for a free son and this in so by.
Okay.
Emma 2010 NIA eco field eco year registration me control me din. Nipa ni bi nya omo card e bi nso enya card. Nti is honorable can send this by intimate issue card ba kokra enya no kre. In fact, in fidia omode ye adwuma sisia no NDC apenso and your thoughts and fidia ni na. Company yes, company necessary or sign field eco share in fidia no ho adwuma ne bibia NDC apenso ye de contract man no ono ana ye adwuma ne sisia wo be kaya Canada Japan kra ba bonten bedidi Professor Atifatem Sadena NDC nipa NDC de contract ne man no no ana wasan jai no nanka ono Canada Japan no betimi aye adwuma no at a lower cost. It was public knowledge.
Okay.
Nti ma and try say amanyo semunti NDC's contribution to national identification card no e be pe kwan bi so na ya downplay no.
There will be a downplay.
So honorable say NDC buy any eja ho na yentima issue card back okra. He said it.
He said that.
He said it.
Na mu issue card.
Na oh yes 2010.
Okay.
Obia obekai bia 2010 issue card. Na me kai pa Kumasi prison service na me koya we say no. But what happened was that
that time in 2008 or Techman, you know, so the America, but I never got my card.
But you got your slip.
Me slip will be.
That time now omo enye instant
card. Okay.
And it is see uncle for be matro mudia omo enye omo card no bi o ho a o throw in 2008 or throw in 2010 and we throw 2020 was be an date of birth and ni bibi because they still have that data. So they run your data by it and no more friend adjudication no more establish say o fingerprint near wa but your date of birth no be assessment yemfa card name ma
okay
ye be di asem na ansan the card because of a juma ya no in the previous years nti ma yen downplay no the tosume no honorable mo na mo ko shemra in 2008 and 2017 omo be ye ho amendment in fact in 2012 NDC at the LI legislative instrument
no about that 2008 in parliament
because honorable mo I am talking about
because parliamentarians
so parliament
okay
me be can 2017 aka ho nti ontimi
onyi no fimu
mo na mo ko shemra say yenye Ghana card
okay
Ghana card na mo shemra no ebre bia na ho because ye pese ye nya Ghana nyina ye data
okay
nti ya ma wo mo bre say 2020 munye registration nwie NIA has no timeline to work against.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh yes,
2017 omumra no amendment bi amemu.
Bibia nim.
Okay.
Bibia nim.
Okay.
They should have enough time to capture every Ghanaian. Into almost 30, almost register from 15 years and above. But emrano nka say yentro 15 years and above. You throw from 0 to nipa ebe kan say infinity and abia nipa ne bedru anyame beto ne nsa frɛ no.
Okay.
Nti sa na mra ne tie. But esan say omo ye ne kakra nti no. E no omo say akwada wadi 0 ekosi 15 no. Ekosi 14 no. Ma oma na yewia omo nso ye beba omo so. So there are no timelines. Nti mpepre hu nyina ekosi san. Yeah. Mpepre hu a na efodi mrika ene ye we ekoye say nyina no ekosi san. In fact,
na esen den so say obi so ye na dwuma ode ahokeka ene hyew bon so be ye na dwuma.
Said mfum so beba e wo say e ka ho asem.
Okay.
De ma na ye nkofo nya agide a omkoye adwuma ntokwansi ne say they built the confidence of the people leading to the registration. In fact, Masha ne Professor Atifa interview amaye wa ha.
Okay.
Ba ku bi ho na ye news na omo ne no e kasa e ba ku so ho betena studio ha.
Yeah.
Ni nsema no wo kan nyina no e contribute to kese palma program ne successful because he built the confidence of the people. We say ade na ye tro no enye gidigidi. Ye tro kra no antimi antra ye be bie office.
Yeah.
Na wakọ no wakotro. Mu kwa munya abotre ye free ha ye be kwa ha ye bakra na antimi antro mu nyina ye be san ba bio. These were the things I mo ye nti me throw me din. Me for example, me throw me din. Machine if freeze for 1 hour 30 minutes. Na me te opening nanim. Omo scanner bia omo de fa paper no so say ana scan.
Na one also throw ne to unya o car 2010.
Say obi a throw 2010 bia no. Ese say o san kokko throw 2020.
Oh, I see.
But o details no order. They also we ne say o date of birth ne some key information about conflicting.
Okay.
Almost scan paper no. No omo ya na machine freezing. Me tna ho saa manye dede mankasa because na prof akachire nyina say why ntima antro kra obetima san akotro no another time omudum afidie ne soe ansa na omutimi aya mame nti eduru time omo awie na omo sese omo mfidie akono enye obia na atimi atro okro no so but esan say no omo confidence enye ade a omo awie nti omo besan ababio no obia ne omo anko ene ade say ade a na nkofo nim say omo ko omo nsan babio ma nka nkofo besi barrier okuro no so a ye ma machine nko but because there was no timeline inti gidigidi no senye abatuo yi akofa by electoral commission akoka se wo use Ghana card a NIA for nso ne electoral commission wo hwa omudi nkita ho a enka gidigidi nyina nka so bi ani so saa gidigidi edimfum so bebre beba ya unim se omo se omo ko issue card within 6 days omo ntimi age se omo ye ade a enye standard procedure
omo betumi because omo se omo be use over 5,000 centers.
It is not just the centers.
Say more centers no che say nipa dodo ye betumi ahwe nipa dodo ntem
card no enye se ya print o card nti okwa ye hwe wanim na you card amawo. That's not how NIA works. But sa no omo pese omo ko yesese.
Oh, omo ntumi nyensa say okwa obe authenticate won
sa
no.
Exactly. Then they verify you. Kokan omo statement now omo issue on the 5th no. Or say omo be ye an enhanced omo friend saying omo use brofobi, which means that they are not going to use the normal process.
It is in
their statement.
Which means
it is in their statement. In fact, if they use the normal process, they cannot issue the cards within 6 days. Because what will be kobiano so do nsa ko 12 days so na ehun se yewa nsa na card na print yaba na wa sign a kire se wa beje nti
obe sign biometric
exactly they say wa go through that process.
Nti anu na se yebo a ye be hu sa pa signature so you can never change your signature you can never change your
fifth statement now we issue no and yes our process no mo dey ko
okay
nti prepare hu nyina ekosi sign
okay
electoral commission asema wa beka say o the NIA na eba be ye the major document because a major document passport to credit the ni kwan say can ho asem because NIA no ansa na onsa beka no uhia passport uhia birth certificate ni ade until we can fairly conclude say obi o ha okita NIA card o san kita passport until ntimi nkan say nipa ni mienu eno a yen ya raise NDC raise issue say kwan omo fa so ye registration no ekipu nkofo card for example kwa afa West Regional omo tro di ni nyina awie ye no 5% pe na omo de omo card ma omo maka nyina omo anfo omo card ma omo
na enye omo bo apayo se wonim sa na enye omo bo apayo so omo mfa card na ma because e bi ono ma instantly na emma nti omo san no so prof kan so omo be sia kwa sheda koto omo bo ase a check out na ma omo
e betimi aka say enye bo apayo but to hear the results of the work na ase den kwa na baby a NDC for doors kwa na sa de ni sisi here Upper East the same thing Savannah region the same thing Oba Buno East the same thing nti adan na baby NDC for doors kwa na o man sheda but hon kwa na ade boni ben na NDC
baba say we nye voters ID card na waka say about
we nye dey kwa ye voters ID card
at the time omo ye no na
omo twa to akere yen they were lying to us say yemfa nkoye voter ID card yemfa in fact so every time one electoral commission for year omo consultation omo ne impenifoshi omo ko president ko for president Rawlings president Mahama any other omo ko tum for ho nyina no omo say NDC for dede na ayeye no enkosi ba bia fi say omo beje voter ID card no so omo beje voter ID card no de other na o say NDC ka say yempese obi ebetimi atro ni din afa edru se omo de mra na ekomra hye beje fi am yakosan na omo yi ID card na frim voter ID na frim no mama Ghana card no na ejina so nti dede a eba ho a ye te se omo de sem franchise NDC stronghold amade eno omo di mrika prepare ese omo ko check card ya sisi a omo se Wednesday eno omo be ye den omo be che PPEs mebwa Nsroma mpani akufa
enya Wednesday no be che de nti omo de call Wednesday sin se de be ye be ma omo atumi awie PPEs ne che no
okay there me the foul so adaroma coronavirus pandemic I see Ghana ha say ye do 10,000 cases nipa more than 40 and ashro monkwa NIA deploy a lot of people to the grounds woman testing obia omodene Cofield send your teacher for demand say yen test a teacher for any students and send am ma ko school no yen so ye demand say Obia and I didn't check card because Obia and Obia fee any the
Obia for demand no. It has not and cannot be met.
Adekye.
Na po kana no piece say ntina ye protect ye na wa hwe teachers yi dodo ene numbers no and amudodo na numbers ntina ye kase basic protocols ye ni so ntia no cannot be met ntia no de ye mfanto ho a
yeah
what to pet it now to say ye no mo ne hwan mo na mo demand
me ye Ghana odi me say teacher for yan test o man test student a me nua wo SHS3 me ma nko school ye hu schools bebre wo amanone a wo ma bie school akwa ankwada na konya coronavirus nti wontimi nka nkyere me say ni hwe nipa e won kran nipa e wo oboase ene ade a wo mu enyina efirifie aba school na wonnim se nipa no obia na woni bi ye nya test no a nye president the catcher say ya test over 200,000 adenti na ntimi testing kwada no nti yen Ghana for ye demand say wo mu a ye ma omo PP so omo ho ban no omo betima abo omo ban
thank you
ye ne aye kwa akwaje ye card no obi ankan ye ho asem ya na ye koto ye nose mask ya na ye kobo ye ho ban sa ban an test NIA officials no na o deploy omo se omo nko field no omo nko check card no na kire se aban ahyeda pese coronavirus no etre
me bacho ma ko Facebook na me kan share for comments Antonio Biabla de Fia Kumazungu Takwa de Obaya tell Al Hassan and Danny that what he says is pepe. Every Ghanaian must be given the opportunity to vote. If EC wants to compel new register under this COVID-19 protocols at all costs, then they should accept the old voters' ID card and birth certificates as requirement. And borders of Ghana should be opened with the same protocols to allow Ghanaians outside the country to return for this exercise. Honorable Abedi Nkwadasu Kwanse says his name, he's also known as Police Nina Druno. Thank God President Akufo-Addo explains it all. Since former President John Mahama's roads are only a fantasy in the NDC's Green Book. But I think Al Hassan and Danny should come again, since not every Ghanaian can be given the opportunity to vote. Emmanuel Damani Desmond says, hi, good morning, UTV Ghana. Please, I've done my Ghana card since the year 2018, so 17/12/2018, 17th December 2018, and up to now I haven't received my Ghana card. Maybe you'll be part of the 3 million. Robin Buampon Pesu, yeah, thanks. You asked a good question for the NDC guy. Okay, we not just a koyama no, a kotiane pensua, yeah, bias. Empress Bakopena. So you politicians, do you care about votes than our lives? Bonfiane Solomon says, good morning, yeah. Why is the NDC man, why NDC man is thinking for NIA? NIA have professionals who can take the decision for the organization. And then, Nana Kwame says, NDC and double standard, boy, yeah. Charles Nyamea Samanke says, if indeed Akufo-Addo won the 2016 elections, let the 2016 register prove it between him and John Mahama in the 2020 elections. And if the NPP government believe they have performed better, they should allow every eligible voter to register to judge them, okay? To judge them through the upcoming polls. No long talk, Bia. Shiftman was saying that Tonzo says Brittany can ask his siblings to stop school. It's their own case. We should keep observing all the preventive protocols by the Ministry of Health because the COVID-19 cases keeps escalating. Regards to Dr. Nanaya Obuache, the incoming MP for Asokwa. Sandro Uzu says, for me, if the EC can do limited registration, it will be good. And then Ebenezer Kofi Kwanzaa says, good morning, yeah. I'm enjoying the show. Okay, God bless His Excellency, the President. Adesu Peter says, good morning, yeah. I'm watching you live in Belgium. God bless you. Thanks for watching. Getlin Opoku says, good morning, yeah. When a person Ghana card get lost, okay, when a person's Ghana card get lost, will the person get a replacement? I'm sure there will be a way when they are done with the new ones. Nana Garba says, I'm helping people. Hey, Nana Garba, I'll be sure you what's doing and farmer. Kwame Scholar says, good morning, yeah. And Sandro Uzi says, we are not in ordinary times, and EC1 people should go and queue for voter card. voters card aba enti mo comment no kakra eno no ebinom so di o ma woda ma mema o mo na afi me nse broja na me share the next topic asim fi wo fa ho na honorable Carlos Abranti isi William Osakumo no si da ben na Sakumo no estate kwan no be ya mo wo mo me fa nto anim se ye ma wo mo why
or two who's the contractor's number site.
Really? Was it by week or two? Yeah. Now they are my contract that now.
Oh, I awarded it since 2019. Oh. I mean, no, say the same contract all come the 3 CC was started on the 3 roads.
Okay.
And maybe in a week or two now I will start it.
Sakumo no estate.
Sakumo no gattest.
Any branch here will send Pama Bisama.
So we crowd and come for primary song.
Let me wish Karen Khan Roxing a happy birthday. Karen Khan, you are 10 years today. From your daddy Isaac Roxing, he's wishing you a happy birthday. And he prays for God's guidance and divine protection for you. And I pray that you will become a woman of substance. You will live to fulfill your destiny. So happy birthday. May you find your purpose early in life. Karen Khan Roxing into you papa daddy Isaac Roxing now uncle Roger Kill and my happy birthday me nua be ma kwaku usu eje o kasapa now ye kasapa no pabosu pato sani efreo into kwaku na ye wa woda bra pani nyame hira no nye okese
ye ma happy birthday
I am wishing me bra happy birthday no aje ade no
say me so me nua no
now be won say why wish you happy birthday
say me wa di kan ma hu say wo be kan ho asem say me kan na wo host no de ba na maka bi
mate
ti pato happy birthday
da senti kwaku nyame nhira o ene wakoma pa no modem mo nyame enye okesi kesi de se kwaku aye dada o ti osan ye okesi bi bebe ha dwen pa o de o maska ne mo maska ja o maska ne rawate o ne bono hene mechia wo chale boko de any yes samra na mebusa I comes honorable last week say na okopoto I comes see mo comes he
idea any new system bia would be up no certainly ubenya hitches
okay
me and my friend left out na just unfortunate say na Ghana for wo bibia the friend GCnet na GCnet say you say you a certain benchmark na ya dey better to foforo bi e ho na so wo bibi na say ebia e ma smooth sailing e ma you know problems like it will be
okay
na wo se sand foforo aba na no problems no and so who say HS na woman edos GCnet certainly will be raising red flag. But and to was here and was said the church say GCnet crab for crano. It was the same thing. And kakra ye be a dream. Let's understand say ICOMS no, which is the Unipass no. An already existing system. Korea for Kupia for the program for customs, you know, I mean, the trade net system of Korea. Oma transfer and as Oma transport is software and that system incredibly so. It be Africa, it be so Amanoni apart from Africa.
Okay.
They are working perfectly well. Now some day Unipass there you know Korea no straight jacket about Ghana you know. There will be serious challenges because Ghana, you know, and as a Ghana system, no, and the same as Korea. And the say almost for BBA, you know, almost customize it. Now, and Ghana, you know, the same. And as a baby to be support the Ghana system, no, it will be clear and your man it will move smoothly. When we would be one day, it will certainly take a few steps to correct and bring them back online. That is what we are seeing now. Mestre, many animal omo use ICOMS and as a Unipass. Better be I mean a crowd and because woka ho asem and as a wotchre nimdie kakra e wo ho na amanfo etoto ho na amanfo dwen se e wo kra na akwakofa ba na amanfo dwen se wan kasamu ankyera ban me say ne hoin baby am here as a deputy minister me nko cabinet meeting menye a friend is a decision maker when it comes to some of these things.
Okay.
But some buying the decision ba or the program ba or the new system bar. Now, say, if I'm an expert on the subject, it is incumbent on me to sit and ensure, say, me mama buying a look good with the system, because I buy them system need good, into know the buy.
Okay.
And I will never also sit anywhere to say, Unipass is a bad system. No.
Unim system ni ho. Like man consulting mo ministry, munim ho she answer.
Yeah, consulting ministry, consulting minister. Young consulting me.
Okay.
Me send me catch me deputy. Me minister Nsroma me say koye djuma we makwakoye.
Okay.
I don't have any control over anything in the ministry. Me sign contract, me sign check.
Okay.
Me sign anything in the ministry.
Okay.
All I do is to assist my minister, and that is what my president told me when he gave me the position. It is some nim adjuma nimu, some nim adjuma nim. Some ye former freight forwarder, many former freight forwarder. Sempo me feel say yes sir as you did that and microphone between me need to me no. Who am I going to tell, my minister or my president? Okay,
so last week mo call because HM ministry na sene finance. Mo call na dey na mo hu ye.
Good.
I didn't think still challenges.
Okay. Enti ni omu ni say na me kan no. Unipass system no a particular system a suit obi everything economy and as a country.
Okay. So it's shooting in Korea.
Korea for the.
Okay.
So because of the free Korea abagana, you have to customize it to marry. Any Ghana there no enyina.
MFA.
Let me support Ghana there. Sana na GC net here.
Okay.
GC net system no, or more or less a Singapore system. Omo for Mauritius for Adekye kakra Adekye home. Omo for France for Adekye kakra Adekye home. Studying na boom, esone so, and omo papa no the GC system no. And the GC was customized somehow for the Ghanaian ecosystem.
Okay.
Say what is happening because akwakoye adefo fry road out 1 week pay road or 1 week penny. I can tell you say all the hitches are not yenya. All the problems
out there, Michelle, when you did 1 week, person or Makotema Takrade Koye pilot, and I may Muroli and Amfa, and almost sign call back. So, Anna. So, one of us last week in makeup from last week. I caught them. But say, me no more koye, and Antin Tam. Oh, Debbie. Okay, Antin Tam, but say 1 week here, okay, 1 week here, okay. And I was told me call me. Because. What do you call me? Come on, the best. I didn't know better. The point is, enka ma first one na antentam na makọ na masia koye munsi esi abade enka any one would expect to say mu rolling out just last week kebeye kama. I will tell you why. What I mean 28 in from started last week and I'm why. Okay. Answer na agent be able to me I enter system no way in man. Two things has to happen. First one, as a shipping line now or the new one buy or to be the manifest no egu icons system no so. Now number two, as icons no it will be transported south manifest no emma terminal operators no. Na say agent be echo icons name na oboa or the manifest and I say the manifest number and I say bill of the number a shipment as a corresponding to shipping line be information of the access system no so. Na cost of we are no matwama terminal operator and say also general release in your man for many. So these three systems have to speak to each other. Unfortunately, I don't know say na ebi mo dwen say maso say ebi mo dwen say your time populating the manifest onto the system delayed. Then a delay.
A delay because the shipping lines only started doing it after the 1st June. And as a 3 days before the 1st June. So yes, my inform so my high. So somebody has to be penalized. Somebody has to be responsible because by me and I'm these challenges and I'm okay. Mon corner mon sign just in a temper near me side by side. And see, I should say, mo say no, that's a mistake, you know. Every feel. Yeah, we are right. But always they say when it comes to systems talking to each other, your friends will be configuration. I say, to configure a system in such a way, say, any icons and that's a Unipass the Bekasa. No problem. I didn't know much 3 days answer no more. It's a question that we can answer another time. But yeah, they say no. Yeah, the boko na omo timi aye ne so moye. As I speak to you. Oh, and your Canada.
I say Canada near any boko say be debate me akwa kojina nkonkon.
Yeah, we just had it here.
Okay.
Say in Crawford, I want you to one. I say in Crawford, pen to make you open your man. You have to find ways and means to at least get people to understand. Say this is the way we are going. Okay. And they first June by GC in the dinner. Everybody understands. Say Unipass neko. Almost at the popularity. The question they say, if you be normal by March, obi normal by February. Say some manifesting core system. So ought to be more. Me can almost so down now. They were only relying on manifest Abba fresh. They say May dear. And the catch was a bonya go see January at least. Won't tuning in at once. So people can do their work. Then we will see how we can go back maybe another 1 year from December to 1st January 2019. No more the no so about be go later. Go be one man be go about 1 year. Onye
ya wo ka che e me kan wo se de yenya e so simple se munim se de agisinate for ne beko enti sa manifest no aden na mumfa nwum se nkakra kro mo ye ne so every 2 weeks there 3 weeks there enka by now ye nuru baby aden enti na mo betina se atwa ma dana se aso no afi ne e beka so muntu ni nyina enwum so time na GCnet wo ho na ye twan so okay omo ye transition no why didn't they do that?
That is a question that everybody asking because that time you ever say five you grab canteen still I don't the manifesting good GCnet so
and why were they doing that? After Muni say Unipass Baby take you.
It's a question where your question be make us all them ye credit in envy ye clear backlog in envy na say okay na obi atu ye na adwuma we won't have any challenges.
Now there ain't so na the calculation problems in eba na yetumi clear car 14 cedis.
Enya no clear.
Oh sir.
Yeah, enya no clear that.
Okay.
Say we between akan ka maybe GRA for response to Imani for observation and anka wakan. Enya no clear. She
ebi e bo machi nti they won't admit but say Imani so ye civil society organization what credibility a ontumi meso ya meto asem ntum sa sesi aba critical na efrowura Franklin Kujo se papa ye se wo boa na fe okofa ne document be che se minim ne make say e be ka sen
yeah Ora Franklin Kujo you be am respecting pa
okay
madam for no for a long time na I think they say no or the ne hu AC e kwan bi so a e ya kire se ase obi or your policy advisor saban the policy be ba what do you expect in say my policy didn't rule out not sure the way it performs after 6 months when I criticize at least you would have had enough data to stand on and criticize
okay
now the other buy in road out no start take one say who are you working for
if you are with hindsight
hindsight
no emwa
and you na boy wouldn't say paperless buy or Franklin no can one say and ne ono agi tum say paperless buy ya de first year it will increase revenue by 30 or say something percent no can be revenue second year sign increase here or no can say him enti I would beg him say system that fit na so on the me say or per GDC net for asem because we who GDC net the human the way sit here or per west for us or to the boss all my system no sometimes even 3 months cry na only enough data to stand on to speak asema mu ka che ni enya no kre
tie quick mama me musa we na
broadcast 14 minutes
okay
14 cities
okay
you also you transfer documents and I said adwuma no be see icom so no Unipass no ene ka say mo amabo mo declaration e wo GC net no ye pesa bo bebre enti customs e be ye new custom procedure code 40D23 says a person what you would receipt no way bibia what you be or GC net scanning now use the code no na fa entry no to na fa sa scan a receipt in account na fa bra o di bakro boss 14 cedis no or value card no $1 say was what trade duty or just between the afem $1 in the first cedis is granted duty a Ghana Shippers Authority for 9 cedis how much per entry and the Minister of Trade for IDF 5 cedis and they 14 cedis no card and kasa there also what trade that no or the receipt card don't know the receipt be account in the system no and a chain no
oh I see
in the system no chain no the system no the query yako up to now answer query no in the GRA for block company no and this whole thing be say that's where Mr. GRA that's how would the to America de ebeto abanfo anim when you know say it's not the truth it puts you in a certain incredible I mean I don't know even how to say it frankly good you woman maybe minimum say na adwuma okay but in doing his work you know he should not look for bibi abema ne credibility akofom because this is not right for anybody to bring it out And I always tell him.
One farmer so asan kienyanchemu. Is it about his credibility? Mamusa we quick broja we need more. Says see ano, omo niama ka containers mamu tua demorage. Enu na ye omo how kese pa.
I don't know how kese pa.
And so tua bi mo. Yes, a day $100. And this week omo betumi ayi omo niama.
Yes. Now go for your niama bebre. If you
yeah.
First day I implemented items from 1st June. And the first day.
Oh yeah, sure same for your money ama baby.
I am telling you.
Me just Saturday crab me say me kase company bi am try dey omo. Me ni omo kase omo say ya containers be say for a caport ho no.
Me kase omo tie. There will be specks of issues for people to resolve.
Is it specks?
Because first day, we about 400 entries were declared on the icons.
Okay.
Second day, we had 700.
Okay.
Third day, which was Wednesday, it came to 900. Thursday, it was 1,200.
Okay.
Friday, Friday figures. On the average, on a daily basis, even on GCNet, you got about 1,500 declarations on a day.
Okay.
That's a Friday, quiet 1,200. Thursday, 1,200. Friday, I know say to go to go.
I say you need person pick up.
It's picking up. It will certainly pick up.
Roger, wait there 15 minutes solid.
Yeah. Honorable may sympathize with him.
He
finds himself in a very difficult position. Omo kraniema eba straightforwardness na no ni omo na ye adwuma. Na sisi o wa ban mu. Nti dede bae omo a no ni omo ye adwuma no efiri se o wa ban mu no. Esese nka ono kra na o shata de kokko kan o masem ma wo. Nti se o kan asem no a na ye den. Se o namfofo a na ni omo ye bibia na afi wa be kan ban ho. Na ban ya de a ekutia wo mu na wakoshe mfimfi. Nti I understand his situation.
Na say adwari for omo kasa de na ekotia wo mu.
O say
adwari for omo kasa de na ekotia wo mu. Omo pese be ye adwuma swiftly.
Say nkoyie. E ba sa affect omo sales. Because omo eye ekra niam no eba no. So omo ntimi anclear omo goods a freight forwarder onya ska. So otimi go through system no ntemo a e na ono so onya ne commission kakra obedidi. Na se niam na ba na egu ho no ntimi clear. So ne nsa ntimi nkona no.
No correct.
Aha. Nti imani for asem ne de honorable mo wa opposition no. Na nkofo ta kan ye kra ye kan bi. Say adan na imani for mo kama MPP for sa. Na sisi ama ba ban mu. De ye hu say imani ye ne say obetena ban mu a menye wa adwene say omo ne ebe konna akrana.
Ye wo munye ne yi.
If we say who opposition no more can you say more come out, but they want the right thing to be done.
O si enkan ni we chi asi agree dana.
Sa pepepe. Say ne ya o mo kan a bi o ha ne nso ya som ne de kan. NDC beba ban mu 2020 election year 2021. O mbe fiti ase say ade niema aban ya enye o mo be ka ho asem. E ba sa e be din so bi be ka say o mo ye MPP for if we say NDC were opposition no, they were putting government on its toes. Asemo imani kan ya honorable can say no krem. You see, systems are built with monitoring and control measures. Say you see barrier e won sawum. Na you see baako e wo ejoso. Na so obi twa nipati se bi mpredua san. E hye bottom the free crime. No kodru ejoso na e che no a. Esese ohun say ensawam police for no den na no moye. It is our 14 Ghana cedis. No? It shouldn't have even gotten to the end pointer. GRE4 and answer whoever is in the system will raise the issue.
We didn't get there.
So,
compliance.
Compliance
sister done check compliance. We knew a bit.
Honorable there, now we train.
My mention was happening.
Oh, and so ka say broja ye di o we dey mesre wa honorable.
Person asem me you see in China me timi kan ye.
Honorable side. O si onu awa ni ti pra wato bo ase ama.
Broja de me nia. Oh.
Any honorable pacho ya ma broja nka na asem.
Asem ko ye obi atrene kakra.
Oh, asem ya ye kan nyina honorable. Importers. Omo hu wom. And a freight forwarders and so who.
Yeah.
One more mujina almost ba by mupa ebeka apart from free near man. Importers can be. You better duty so, you better duty so. Mobile numbers is benchmarking figures. And Emma duty course room. they are facing that problem already.
Okay.
Inti system a ebe facilitate ama omo etimi ayi omo niam antem na free forward enya ni sika na de oton niam no so etimi abeton enya ni sika no.
Yeah.
Ni kwan say system no be ye dede bebre sa.
Some be frustrating.
Ebe frustrating. Metie freight forwarders omo Institute of Freight Forwarders omo president. Metie minority spokesperson on trade. Honorable Suleimana. In some na omo kan nyina no na metie deputy minister.
Okay.
Ubisa ho say broni kan say bi say ade no ense ya yenkura no if it is not omo kan say if it is not broken you don't fix it.
Oh, okay.
Why the change from GCnet to Unipass up to today? Answer ntimi mai.
Obwa me dey answer ba bebre.
Answer ntimi mai. Edin na GCnet ya enko yentia ye pese yesesan ko Unipass. Eno na edi problem ni na
basically a single window.
Utie.
Oh bro.
GCnet for abeka say omo system na omo use sisi ano.
Okay.
The aban pese oye bia no omo system no betumi aye.
Na Westbrook Calvin.
Inti baby a the confusion ba ya omo ntimi implement ade na omo san twesan no. Oni ma adukuntia. GCnet omo contract ebewu 2023. Ena aban chechire omo nsa gu omo chi say omo ne mfa omo niema na omo de ya adwuma no. Ema Unipass for onye adwuma no na omo si da bi.
Sesa contract nso asem wo ho. And also argument amount say na omu previous contract ni kura nwuye e na omu ko sign anyway nti omu so kura so de so bobo abanda da na sabre no ho ni say why the rush on so renew sa contract.
If you want to abrogate contract now you see situate the issues well.
GCnet
mo niam mo ye kwan mo fa so mo nya mo contract na enye papa nti ye yi mo afura akofo obi fofora.
Okay,
then the understanding is clear.
Okay,
but we there wo no wo see omo opam omo de obi fofora ba na opam no obi abesua adwuma wo ho ni tape ni na password wo de ba ya obesua adepam e na ase wunhia no shop obi wonko wakofo obi fofora ba onye adwuma ni bi da nipa ne ba ya wo see ni tape ni na password mo mfa nkofi on fa ma de ordinary ba no mfa nya adwuma no e na wo se wo mfa ma no nti obi a waba wo be pam na tade no sa abre no ye ntimi mpam atade ne ma no nti na wo se aban ka se oh ene twaso ne pamade no na ye kakra ye bema we aba eno ne kofa.
So the argument that data na enye GCnet for their as they say mete wo dia okay say omo si no na ye analog na say manual na ye tie ye omo dia but other court said omo ntumi nkasa because data no dia enye omo dia e ye online ne dia
nti aban wo tumi a obetimi afamra kwan so age sa bre na mo say other company may take over no mo da ho ne omo twema nso mo nka asem ni nsi Monje, must company for from take over. There will be confusion. And until a man coba say, almost time be postponed, you say, yen sign correna, yen no, baby for from.
Okay.
Inti, who share at the end na honorable, now no more call hoy, or mubo mututu. Freight forwarders, ya, mubo mututu. No be our own no ebe you must stakeholders. Nas woman T system, not say, almost in training or more can send me baby. Now, I buy and address those issues. Now, still. Ojina so chinchina yenko kwosesa saade no a na e ba be electoral commission for the bi ade na e wo ho na ense ye no chinchina yenko fa foforo mra stakeholders e kan ho asem chinchina nti honorable Madaroma mo hwe na mo resolve all the issues sisi ano judgment debt e kwa akoba GCnet fu ya te se omo so omo court ana se mo ne omo aka na matu esika bia mo nso amome yehu enu nso twam a omo a abesi ne omo ntimi clear omo niama any demurrage ekọ any ade nyina no you should address all those issues nema yemso so ene COVID-19 no production kra inama no ne niama omo kofa ba ne so atete dada eti say ye twan na niama begu port ne ntimi clear ma ne ma market so a ye ne a ye wo ye etimamufo no so ye ho be kire se nipa no so demurrage ne niama no otua ono on fasa aka no ode beka ebo na ode beje ewo jom no so ye nyina so ye betua bi nti meme nka ma ne nye tenten ma ne enye bia ne ameka nyina ne say sit with them and address their issues say wo address here nipa wo ye adwuma bia they are stakeholders who be implementing policy now we ignore stakeholders and you face these problems nti go back to the drawing board and make sure say mosanko ho biema omumo mututu. This is the second time amako omabo mututu. Baako
na asa wo ka bia mo so na
deputy minister for finance
Kwaku Kwati
enua Kwaku Kwati ogbo ase adanse de she okoye omubo nututu
one stop no nyanwi
ena nanu metamo nso me ana me pese mi chaso na itimi kwa ena nanu nso mo ka se o Alan de o wenimonyam kofo the respect man oni ade nti onu duru ho a
kofo bu no mo do nso
nti oduru ho a
but we so ko bi
say my catch say me pese me de be wura nti de ma me nyini sinchen ena Alan de na animonyam ko duru o start so o kasa no mbo nututu na sa Alan akoni abo nututu dia na chese ade no enye papa
one gas abo nututu
so o ya hwe nyina
ya na jadi for
no
honorable
oh sir no mo budget
o budget ne so
any video na am say ya hu ni ye
sir o ya budget ne so
oh okay any broja o so mo budget
enye me hu obi aye huro na o say fans nti
fans
nti we we me
honorable mo na you see resolve these issues na obi a ehun tono yem pese ye be kan se mu ye incompetent mu ntimi enhwe o this is basa me ka se de ya ma no se but mo hwe na mo kan se mu no kre na mo ma ade na ni na ho na importers hun to wo mo freight forwarders nso hun to.
Thank you, Brojana. As I remark, please, Honorable C, that's Honorable Carlos, that they are supposed to allow GCNet operate alongside the new ICOMS until all sent declarations are cleared on GCNet. But they never thought of that. Tell him he's, Akola nka Sanche pen, me ni move here, but Papa, you're honorable. Me no can't say there. Okay, he says you are being economical with the truth. ICOMS didn't deliver as he's saying. Now, it took me 6 good days to clear my box at JGT. GJT, yes, thank you. GJT. I trust you now, you know. GJT. Meanwhile, I was just left to pay GJT charges, which normally takes just 30 minutes to go through. A facious inside Michelle Camp.
But okay. Is Uncle CCOD or Golden Jubilee Terminal. Or my channel come first.
Uncle why? And so I clear you say it took him 6 days to clear. I didn't call it 30 minutes.
It shouldn't have.
But Honorable why expose one of the issues? Because you see, it doesn't have to come from a deputy minister to direct to say Kuhunwe. What are those
the system
people
has to work.
Doing? The system has to work and ensure that
now, Honorable, where the ICOMS, but a party as Lord Property said, good morning. Yeah, I want to know what card are they going to use for the parliamentary elections this coming 20th? June 20th, some more
parliamentary elections there. Yeah, na Ghana card, MPP card.
Voters.
The confusion about my card, no one to know.
Confusion be a mama.
We register. We are register. Snap Nichols here Ghana in Nasa. If the boy MPP for boss,
I just say alright.
It's more you see that
the album for voting in the primaries, no, polling station executives album. And the Ubia polling station executives are one in Pessoas, and I say the constituency. That is what we are going to use as the register.
Oh, okay.
Ubia so Ubia so. Oh, you polling executive one there. There's a Ukra MPP card. I say, oh yeah.
And one I'm going to tafu any baby.
But person catch was a mushe na 2016 the NBN super baby no obi aspirant no kita no voters register.
Oh I see.
Ono kita no register party there or person no mu use. Na party for executives no su kita omo dia na ye ntokwa bi ni ade.
Say the register because
Roger and found extra there for achiche there utobi.
One now go for
do fiasem.
Yeah now go for buy.
Do fiasem.
Me kata fiasem mama.
Mama yen so Kwame Top said the man the man Carlos can never be ignorant. I'm sure so campo to us because as I'm crona so chairman Kofi Nkrama for Moamu chairman Godiabe. Or say good morning Oba. I disagree with Carlos on the issue of his role as a deputy minister. As an expert in a particular field that his ministry has an oversight responsibility over, it is expected that he advise both his minister and government professionally. Oba, Unipass has come to stay. It is an improvement on the old system, and as a new system, there will be teething problems. All we need now is fairness, tact, responsible communication and patience, Chairman Mafo.
My bacho.
But my minimum horse.
Chairman Mafo, as someone can see. As you advise government, how do I advise government when my opinion is not sought? And everybody in government knows how these things work. Me a deputy minister, make me free minister so enco president whole street.
Okay.
Make me enco vice president office so on frame me.
Okay.
Me minister de me didn't call one meeting. Carlos, what do we saying? Me the bad yamano. As to so befa na on fan is up to him.
Okay.
But the most important thing is say I want to believe say whatever system
so
they
what's your
by
professional opinion sought?
And implemented.
Thank you, Broja. You are not the one asking the question. What's your professional opinion sought? Because Minister Nim say, why a faithful that the only Carlos, and I'm for saying, Kinsley, Besha, BB say, oh, what are you saying? Well, how do you see it? Obisao.
I will tell you something. Buying one thing they guard against is conflict of interest. Okay. Especially for the fact say, my year Ejuma or harbor for many years now. I think say important say buying basic advice from consultants and other people on say on between new ideas about. It is only for me to go out there and defend a buying position. I have to say if Obibe seek me professional advice and our opinion. It depends on what circumstances we seek that opinion. Unipass, for example, I buy transfer needs a gas analysis. And I realize they say the two systems now Jumano and then we go to beyond two systems or more. So I recently city and grab the account. You were e-track system there were about 4, 5, 6 silos. There wasn't a single window. And people where I would say, I realize
you have not answered the question. Was your professional opinion sought? Also, you realize it's a conflict of interest. What is the conflict of interest? If you be our professional opinion, because they say, are you still a straightforwarder?
I'm not a straightforwarder.
Good. And where lies the conflict of interest?
I speak to government. I speak for government. I cannot sit here under the oath of secrecy that I have sworn to discuss what has happened indoors. But I can tell you.
We are just asking. You our professional opinion, Anna.
How can I even sit here and tell you this? Whether because you are Bisamia, and because you are Bisamia, how is that not going to expose me? Say, as someone in my account, for secret about Jina Abayanim,
say we should understand how the system works.
Exactly.
You can't just get up so president. Now you can't just call to your minister to and talk. Now just our minister Bissau.
Yes.
And see based on the okay says our minister Bissau and you obey to me the advice man.
Exactly.
Good. And I me Bissau saying to minister Bissau Anna.
Because the minister Bissau, who minister Bissau me answer. Would that be exposing an oath of secrecy?
Oath of secrecy, by the way. What is secrecy? We
don't get it.
But I am oath of secrecy. Let me tell you this. Mark Asari Asayaba. Honorable Che, Mark Asari Asayaba. Or say, now Temaport goes manual. Say, manual. And I'm Maxam Nana Beni Church and so say, it's 2 weeks now, since my car came to Temaport. I don't know what is happening.
I sympathize with them. See,
sympathy does not pay the mortgage.
Oh, they can just say, oh, you're right. Oh, you're right. I'm the Juman who says, oh, you're but I sympathize with them. And I might say, when you know was expected, said beginning, Nema CBCC.
Okay.
I hope, say, the Unipass group, the shipping lines, the terminal operators, the ministry, finance and trade, are all putting their mind together to ensure that you cushion traders and importers on this demurrage on my best of it. And then at the end, we have to. Because if we don't do anything, it's going to affect people seriously.
Papa, a day is $100. So for 2 weeks.
A day is $100. What in a week can be? It depends on the box type.
Hey, a day I say. Okay, minimum average, a range between
20-footer container
and
40-footer container.
Okay.
20-footer container, as for me free honor. Not minimum 20-footer container a day, and I'm between 30-40.
Now free way.
Me feel what. But I'm saying 100 now. What
last week obi na Sunday mama.
Na onye deputy minister onim
ni nyina.
Yeah, my
last week obi na report on catch me say they no go $100. Yes,
whatever the case is, this system is going to work.
Okay.
But it needs patience and some time. Patience
in mo no momfa more residential.
Me what be kasaba mesre me fellow agents ne importers ne say.
Okay.
Bo me nyan to wase.
All right.
Unfortunately say one more say come confirmation no. One more say come directives no. They are not the ones who receive the information. For example, so called long roomer. There are so many people there in long roomer. Ebia omuni gift and as omuni achaga and as omuni kubaga omuni ha. And this all fresh stakeholders no. Now this actually give me and go kasa. One more long room now, we are freelance. No, some information. No. They don't even know what to do if what you are what GCNet. That's supposed to transfer back. They don't know what to do, and that is what is causing the problem. Because I can tell you without blinking an eye, say I comes engage agents know your training. Even as I speak, your training is still ongoing. But unfortunately, freelance one.
Oh, they engage them. Yes. I remember Michelle Kodi, omu training, and omu questions. According to KOD, KOD are making a member, Ghana Institute of Freight Forwarders, and also omu training, omu bisa questions and omu say omu kwaba. They never came back.
It was just a one day.
They never came back. AB and I don't know, KOD na enhu so baba. But I mean, okay, say they are still even doing training as we speak.
Yeah. Yeah.
Back here, but some no first.
My advice is say they should not even call people to a classroom sitting type, you know, and they should go to people's offices and work on peculiar problems.
Thank you. Your time
honorable. These are
They should find a way to group the freelance one or more long room. No?
Okay.
Now you more so special training.
Okay.
And then by force say SOB joining association be.
Okay.
Ebian or long room. Okay. Me want to say I said the wrong way I do my work there.
Okay.
Me power me could be free.
Okay.
And this all the come get phone kwa. Now say give phone kwa training no. Now so more freelance what man show what is going on. What will happen? What happened the last time? No, what always happen. And to let us group the freelance people, find a hall, sit them all down, and take them through the system.
Did you tell them this last week, Monday, when the minister called?
I'm a catcher in the passport. I'm a catcher of brother.
All right.
Because after all, your po, say Unipass no has come to stay. It's not going to go away. But so money trading, money information. How do they operate?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, Bridger.
Almost say Unipass has come to stay, not because they like the system, because the freight forwarders now.
Okay.
Almost say Unipass. They are admitting that Unipass has come to stay, not because they like the system, but because are buying tumia what they are share say or say Unipass.
But the system that and how would they know they like or they don't like?
What's that?
System na say na omo be so they cannot say they like.
You see problems now omo hu sesi ano. Enye implementation problem. There are problems that could have been avoided before rolling out the program. Enye so omo ye adwuma no.
Implementation is there problem.
Enye so omo ye adwuma na akofa problem na ba.
Okay.
The migration from GCNet to Unipass was not managed well.
So it's a transitional problem.
But you see, it was not about earlier. Until 2014, me ko clear car airport. You were a long room. In fact, we spent a few hours, about 3 to 4 hours. Nankrata anaba. Until next, I'll say you have an improved system. Nas will be near Madahungua. How would the person?
And then they won't call long room crowd.
And now won't call long room. No, because
this is only the beginning.
How would the person accept
we
such
are
a system?
Customizing?
Intimacy, honorable. Edu baby, I would there. You so say a banner be kasa. NDC for them. But you can't. Not say about Mamunti. Nya ye kan na say
you actually
engage the people.
Someone can see you.
Especially
what?
Manage system. The rush and everything was not, you know.
The rush. What do you call rush?
Yes. Because what's this? Say I'm done.
You want man to grab.
Say I'm done training for.
We are ongoing. It will be every day. I compare to assistant because every day you friends say updating.
Programmer, I start here updating, and you say here say you are still training some people. What does it mean?
You don't.
It means that you have not fully engaged the people and you have rolled out the system. That's it. That's as simple as that.
Is that your deductive reasoning? You're very, very suspect.
Honorable Debbie. Honorable
suspect.
Also,
suspect.
No, suspect.
So
I know what you mean.
Diabolic offensive more. So they are checking.
Oh, me problem.
Thank you.
The only why yes I want to hear mu be me yenya say what is here the
problem no ground
paradox is problem and the fact that me what can was say tie roja udie
area am pese mko father ya fa me call
me no be call o ya o tell me
so what set so
we don't father beja ka we hu ni we am say honorable Mr. Boss father say father ni dey afi dey no dey o na di beja me ko dey father
kakra ka go dey pedi dia akwa
me was can one say no
because nipa krokro tumi nipa bebree say
ko nim ni din chen ono ankasa
ohun na we say no because we dey young boys now
I comes
honorable the problem is on the ground. Go and solve it.
We are solving the problem. But who end this
problem is on the ground.
Who end this for Let's oh my you for your home
na da nyumo mo to cross am yam
I comes
2020 we go show na mo ko e no mo
eno de mo na mo yam
enu ma no mo to no o say grab yam shama
o de yam
I don't want us to read politics into this business.
No, it's not politics. But nyumo mo to 2020 we go show na
time ye ba year 2000 abemu ye beto say GCnet wo ho almost signed this the contract.
You started 2000.
We did not
20 years.
We did not push this out. Ye politics side we are buying.
Ya na enka register na
and the
say
politics and yet
one na
the back people are going to use 24 hours
to San here peno use shorter period to clear their books.
Say dey said dey 940 abo enti ye the base I say ye ntumi enye ewura ndane afutuo na ode ama easy no dey a okoye guest editor or daily graphic no na some odi to dwa no ye ntumi nka but when onya papers ni bia o daily graphic mo I think say page 30 or 14 na ewo ho anti Agnes Semenshia Waterbora number 2 na ewa woda nti ubaba mo a Philip na obaba Charlotte say nkanche so omodo omoma awoda pam ene ewura no mani wo mudi nkomo yi ewura Carlos Kingsley Ahenkra oyo honorable member of parliament Emma Omanfo Motema West osan ejina mu 20th June akopre primaries no na oye deputy minister trade and industry ena unuabema broja jemfinso NDC communication team member ene omudiesia kwese da yo awoda oh me dey Friday but me dey no dey atu ye ntimi dey ahye nsuom kwadwa mama ani ma awoda no nti ma awoda na ahye nsuom me 12 June
ne na me so me 14
ena Niland honorable Niland ye 11th June Thursday because last week me ne kati cake
ena enka mom na me twa cake jwade
this year dey me twa
e dey na o shetuntum.
Oh, you know be ma ba ko afi.
Oh.
You know be ma
la. Minimum nana.
Oh no, say MC or come for programs pa. Or you very there be no a marketing executive and no say presenter. And na obo or ye MC so programs are senti. Ghana for do.
Yeah, move for the photo on TV na e bi na enim na. Enso we go see na abebo am.
Yo, yeah.
Na now the cake na sumaba.
Broja me see me ni cake be me party ti o.
Da me nya wo tsa wo de ende wo so ntwa ba me de na e betwa no
COVID team dia chef age. Enti abusuan for ya pon ye da ma si di de yakra ma ye wo no china. COVID